Shalom Aleichem. Starting off with a little Hanukkah shirt display, as Hanukkah's in the air. And we'll get straight to work. Have you ever told yourself things like, I'll just never change, or it's just who I am, or I'm not enough, or what's the point of even trying? This is what life is. Life has handled me this, and there's no way out. So some of us have this voice more than others, to settle, to resign ourselves to what feels like an unchangeable reality. And I have no idea where I'm walking. I'm always trying to find new places to run that actually will live stream well. Anyway, what if these sayings that you're saying to yourself or you're feeling are not the truth, and they're actually something that is meant for us to wrestle with, not to surrender to? What if, like this week's Torah portion, Vayishlach, like Yaakov, we're called to fight and to find the blessing within that struggle. In this parsha, in Vayishlach, Yaakov wrestles through the night with a mysterious being, ends up being the angel of Esav. Some angels are better than others, and the Torah describes that angel and the fight, the struggle, the wrestling, and the angel says, as dawn breaks, he says, "Let me go, for dawn has broken. Leave me, let me go." And Yaakov says, "I won't let you go until you bless me." But the point over here is the angel is resigning. Let me go. I can't win. And that's the focus of this conversation today. In the end, the angel blesses Yaakov with Yisrael, renaming him to Yisrael. And Yisrael means the one who prevails, prince, the one who wrestles with God and with people and prevails and wins. So the Rebbe taught us that this story is not just a historical story, but it's deeply personal. That angel that resignated to give up, resigned to give up. He's the angel within us all that tells us we're not good enough and we can't face and overcome the challenges. It's the little guy that whispers inside, "This is your limit. You can't change. Stop." Shalom Aleichem, Reb Lazer. Yaakov responded differently, and Yaakov knew that within every challenge, there's a blessing, and we must refuse to leave the struggle without discovering or realizing that there's a blessing. The Rebbe says that the challenges that we have are tasks for us to uncover personal transformation and growth in the trials and tribulations and challenges that we have. Now, a little bit off on a tangent. It's freezing over here. It's like, I don't know, 0 or something below. And my hand holding this stick is numbing right now. It's none of your business, right? Ouch. Just have to warm it up for a moment. Need to get a hand warmer. Okay, yes, I'm holding a selfie stick, otherwise known as a Gimble, mechanical stabilizer. Anyway, what are angels? Angels are malachim. They're messengers of God, and they have various missions. Each angel has its own specific mission. Some angels are better than others. Some are healing angels, like Raphael, which means Rofei. Some are protecting angels, like Michael. Some are angels that wrestle with us and are sent to test us, to give us strength, to help us overcome their test. Angels cross the spectrum of compassion and mercy and the opposite. But they all do their task exactly as they're meant to. They're all God's messengers. And our personal interaction with angels is also more common than we might realize. On Friday nights, every Shabbos home is visited with 2 angels. And they come to see the house if it's prepared for Shabbos and it radiates Shabbos readiness. The angels bless it. If not, God forbid otherwise. It says actually 2 angels come and they're ready for either or. So angels are our judges and also advocates. Even the way we greet, this is something I just learned yesterday. Fascinating. Even the way we greet people when we say, Shalom Aleichem. Blessed are you. What is the plural of Aleichem? So the Alter Rebbe and Hasidus and other people say this too, that there are, when you greet another, you're saying it in plural because you're also referring to the guardian angel that accompanies your friend. Amazing. In our prayers, we talk about angels blessing us in the Birkat HaMazon, in the Amidah, etc. Of course, they're all God's messengers and they have no independent power whatsoever. But they're all precise and perfect. Unlike humans. Angels are not like humans. They're more like holy robots or animals, believe it or not. The Zohar calls the angels holy animals, which emphasizes their instincts and their nature different than humans. Animals are brilliant survivalists. They're tremendous helpers. They're cute. They're intelligent in their own way. They serve man in so many ways. Man's best friend can be a seeing eye dog, a drug sniffing dog, or a people finding dog, using their amazing instincts to help humanity. We have horses. Our friend Danielle is equestrian, and she's learning about therapeutic horses, and many other people I know are involved in that. So animals are incredible beings that God created, but one thing is common denominator between angels and animals is that they have no freedom of choice. They're perfect robots. They are not able to decide between good and evil. Even when that dog is therapeutic or the horse is therapeutic. I remember a friend of mine, just parenthetically, we'll give her a shout out. She passed away unfortunately a few years ago, Alexa. She had epilepsy, and the angel in the form of a dog, her angel, her therapeutic angel, was able to detect her epileptic seizures before she was. It knew it was coming, so it would run around her in circles and bark and bark. Alexa knew to sit down or to lay down to prepare for the epileptic seizures. Animals are incredible, but they're perfect in their own way because they have no freedom to choose. They're programmed a certain way. They're bound in that programming and that divine purpose, and they cannot deviate from it. So too, angels. Angels are perfect, holy robots. The humans, however, us humans, however, are very different. Unlike angels, we have a piece of God inside of us, and within this piece of God, somewhat similar to God has freedom to choose anything. God is completely independent. We too have freedom to choose. God gave us the freedom, the power to completely choose between good and evil, and also to grow beyond our born limitations and change our very nature. Humans can. angels and animals fulfill their roles perfectly, but they're stuck in their original state. Humans, by contrast, we have the capacity to change, and we're meant to. And that's where our greatness lies. It lies not in our flawlessness, but in facing our struggles, challenging them, and emerging stronger. And this is what Yaakov's wrestling with the angel, this is what makes it so symbolic. It represents the triumph of the human free will over fixed limitations, and the ability for us to extract blessings from even the most difficult circumstances. We transcend through our struggles, and this way we're better partners with God, transforming the darkness into light, our own darkness into light, which God himself did also. Interestingly, when it talks about us leaving Egypt, when God said, at the Ten Commandments, when God introduced himself to the world at large, he said, Anochi Hashem Elokecha, I am God your God, Asher hotzeiticha me'eretz Mitzrayim, I am the God who brought you out of the land of Egypt. Now the commentaries ask, why did God introduce himself as the creator of the whole universe, of everything that exists? From creating everything from nothingness, utter nothingness, to something. And the Hasidic interpretation is that to create from something, from nothing to something, is a great miracle. But to transform darkness into light is an even greater miracle. And that's a gift that God gave us, humans, over the perfect angels and the also perfect, but not always noticeable perfect animals. There's a story, there's a great rabbi, Rabbi Yonasan Eibshitz. He was a rabbi in Prague. He served for many years and he authored many books. He was known for his wit and wisdom. And he was legendary also for debating people, leaders of other religions, of the other faiths. One day the Bishop of Prague invited him for a question, what is stronger, nature or reason? And can a person change his innate traits through reason? Can reason overcome innate nature? Rabbi Yonasan said, nature is stronger. Of course, we're talking about, as you'll see, animals now, not us Jewish people with a special soul and a mission, and humans with a special soul. The priest said no, reason is stronger, and it's the crown of creation, and it's stronger than nature. The bishop gave them both a month to prove their point. Rabbi Yonasan Eibshitz returned to his Torah study, and the priest went on to devise a plan. Hello. A month later, Rabbi Yonasan was startled to see the bishop's carriage waiting for him outside his home. Completely forgot about the debate, this massive public debate where the whole city was coming. And he grabbed his snuff box. In those days, they didn't smoke, but they had tobacco. And he put it in his pocket and he went. He went to the palace. At the palace, all the intellectuals were there, everybody was there, waiting for this great debate to happen. The priest went first. At the priest's whistle, or cat, beautiful cat, came in to the room, standing, walking upright like a human, and holding a tray of vodka in his hands, in his paws, that had glasses on it, perfectly balanced, and it was going from person to person and serving or allowing people to take that vodka. Everybody, of course, clapped and was very excited. I see, I told you, said the bishop, that reason can transform nature training can transform nature. Rabbi Yonasan Eibschitz, wondering how he should respond. I'm on dangerous road over here. He took out a snuff box to take a little snuff. Miraculously, in the snuff box was a little mouse. The mouse jumped out. It had previously, during his studies, when he closed the box, either he caught the mouse or he forgot about it. Anyways, the mouse jumps out and immediately starts running, and the cat threw off the tray, dropped the tray, and started chasing the mouse. And that demonstrated, no further words were needed, that demonstrated Rabbi Yonasan's point that nature in animals and in angels is fixed. Humans, on the other hand, are unique. So returning to Yaakov's story. Yaakov fought with an angel. Was it a physical fight? Was it a spiritual fight? It was actually both. It was a spiritual fight. The Rebbe explains that we all have inside of us. We have that little angel within ourselves that tries to limit us. The angel tried to hold back Yaakov. But over here, the point is, the angel said, Shalcheni na, please send me, let me go. Ki Allah hashachar, because the dawn has broken. Let me go, I can't do this myself. Let me go. The power is in your hands to let me go. And that's where the little angel, the not so good angel inside of us, sometimes tells us, you can't do this yourself. You're defined by your weaknesses. But Yaakov said, no, I won't let you go until you bless me, demonstrating, saying, no, I have the strength. I could go on. I could do great things, and I won't leave until I see the blessing within the struggle. And then the angel blessed him with the name Yisrael, which means Sar Kel, the Prince of God, that we have the power to transform ourselves. And this transformation is our crown. Somewhat like what we spoke about last week with the butterfly. The butterfly that through its struggles, it gets strong and it's able to fly. That's the story for today. I think we're wrapped up. You and I, we are Yisrael. Yisrael means we're wrestlers that have the power of God to transform ourselves, our challenges, the world, and our God. So remember, you are not a cat, and you are not an angel. You're not bound by your programming. You're free to wrestle and to transcend. The next time an angel whispers, the angel within whispers to you, you can't. Remind yourself and remind the angel that you bear the name of someone who already did. God bless you. Parshas Vayishlach. Soon Yud Tes Kislev. Soon Hanukkah. God bless.